Hey, this is Nicole Kelly, host of Loud and Proud. Thanks for listening to the following broadcast on Public House Media.
This is Sam Kirby, host of Cinema Stories here on Public House Media. Thanks for listening to the following broadcast on Public House Media. Once you're done with this episode, I hope you'll come check out my show, Cinema Stories, where we hang out and just talk movie and TV news and reviews, and it's awesome. A new show comes out every single Tuesday. Don't forget to subscribe on iTunes so you never miss an episode of Cinema Stories. Thanks again for checking out the following broadcast on Public House Media.
From the Appleton Family Ice Arena here in Appleton, Wisconsin, close to my hometown of Hoehne. We're here for Super Bowl weekend to have some Christmas time with my brother and his family. We'll tell you kind of how we do our Super Bowl weekends quick. My brother's a police officer. He can't get off on a lot of days during Christmas, so we always do Christmas with my brother and his family in our hometown on Super Bowl weekend, hoping that we'll get lucky and get to watch the Packers. We got lucky one year, and it was great, so maybe we'll get lucky again. Anyways, that's why we're here near my hometown, and we are going to do this a little out of
mix up our order.
Right. We're going to do
our We're at a hockey game right now, and so while we want Keith's dad and brother on the show, they also want to watch the hockey game.
Right, so we're going to do our predictions. We're going to do trivia. I know it's yours, but you're crumbling it. and then we'll kind of do it backwards. So, first of all, we'll do our predictions for the big game. It's the Super Bowl. The Patriots, again, against the Philadelphia Eagles. Katie, what's your prediction?
I am not a realist, as you all have learned. I'm going to take Eagles over Patriots, 37-35.
37-35, Eagles over Patriots. You heard it here first from Katie. My prediction for the Super Bowl, I'm going to have to go with the Patriots. I think the Patriots are going to... I don't think they're going to have to come back from this one. I think they're going to win. Not handily, but I think they're going to have control of it for the most part. I'm going to say Patriots 28, Eagles 24, with the Eagles kind of scoring late to make it closer than it really is. We have my brother Scott here. My brother's going to do a prediction as well. This is my brother Scott. Hey, special guest on Coffee with Keith and Katie. Scott, what's the prediction for the Super Bowl this week?
I'm going to go 34-21 Patriots. I am sick of the Patriots, like I think most everybody is. I don't really have a vested interest in either team here. I don't really care. I'm just hoping for a good game. I'm going to go 34-21 Patriots. They score a late touchdown to pull away a little bit, but I overall think it's going to be a pretty decent game.
All right. We have another guest here, my dad, Don Hoehne. Say hi to the people, Dad.
Hey, folks.
Dad, prediction for the Super Bowl.
Well, I'm hoping for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Right.
If I were a betting man, I would say Patriots by 10 points.
Patriots by 10. All right. So, those are our predictions. Let's move on to trivia. This is Katie's moment. She said she was going to stump both me, my brother, and my dad. So
this is how the main game started. Keith, Scott, Don, they've always done, hey, where'd this guy go to college? So that's why Keith and I started playing that game on our Friday show. As we've said before, Don is the legend when it comes to sports trivia.
That's actually a nickname he holds by many people.
We heard it tonight. Someone actually said it tonight. It was amazing. So I did some research to hopefully stump all three Hoehne men. Before I forget, our niece Lane is holding the phone up for us.
Good job, Lane.
Good camera skills, Lane. Thank you very much.
You're
welcome. Without further ado, okay, there's a lot of questions.
All right, all right. So Katie's off camera. Ooh, there's like a game show. Katie's off camera.
Yes.
Behind camera. All right, over the shoulder shooting. Let's do it.
I knew you would shoot over this. Okay. Who is Tom Brady tied with for Super Bowl wins?
Joe Montana.
No.
Super Bowl wins by any
Wins
by
by
player.
anybody or by a quarterback?
By anybody.
By anybody.
A player.
Terry Bradshaw.
No.
Charles Haley.
Charles Haley.
Boom. He played for the Cowboys and the 49ers.
He did.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, first of all, where did Charles Haley go to college?
Oh, jeez.
Hoehne.
It's a good one.
I'm guessing. I'm going to guess something small. Something. Grambling State.
James Madison.
James Madison. I would not have guessed that.
1AA.
All right. So you got two. You stumped two of them on that.
I did.
All right.
All right. Moving on, though. You have plenty of chances to make it up for it.
All right.
So,
She's doing pretty well so far.
as Keith said, Charles Haley played for the 49ers and the Cowboys. Who were his head coaches in over 5 Super Bowls? Who were his head coaches?
Ooh.
Bill Walsh.
Yep.
Jimmy Johnson.
Yep.
And Barry Switzer.
Barry Switzer.
There you go.
Yeah.
And where did all 3 of those guys go to college?
Oh, I know that.
I know that one.
Oklahoma State. No. Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Which one?
Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Which she's at which guy?
Yes.
Johnson went to Arkansas.
Jimmy
Yeah,
Johnson went to Arkansas.
Yep. Bill Walsh.
Where did Bill Walsh go? Wow. Wow.
He was on the West Coast.
Bill Walsh went to
Just because he coached there, I want to say Stanford.
San Jose State.
San Jose State.
Close.
Okay.
And Barry Switzer.
There.
Barry Switzer was was either.
There's that book Bootler years
Oklahoma
boy. I
State.
remember reading that.
Arkansas. I would say Oklahoma State.
Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Both
All right.
Jimmy Johnson and Barry Switzer went to Arkansas. Another thing Jimmy Johnson and Switzer have in common, they are part of an elite club. They and one other coach are in a very distinct club. What is it?
Who? Jim.
Barry Switzer, Jimmy Johnson, and one other coach have done something no other coach has done.
They've won a Super Bowl and a
Won
national
Super Bowl and a college
championship.
national championship.
There you go. Won a
Oh,
Super Bowl
yeah.
national championship. Okay. Last of all, so Johnson and Switzer both went to Arkansas.
Yes.
Who was their coach?
Who was
And
there?
where did he go to college?
All right. Jimmy Johnson and Switzer's coach would have been at Arkansas. Oh, what's his name? The stadium's named after.
Reynolds? Royals?
Royals. John Franklin Broyles.
Royals. Okay. And that's it.
Interesting. And where did he go to college?
Where did Broyles go to college?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Arkansas.
Arkansas State.
Not Arkansas.
Miami.
Nope.
Must have been an Oklahoma place.
Nope.
Oh.
Last one.
LSU.
Georgia Tech.
Okay.
Okay.
I won that one handily, guys.
Katie got us.
She did a lot of homework on that one.
I did.
We got the easy stuff.
We kind of got the
Yeah.
obvious
We kinda
ones,
got
but she
Thank
kind
you.
of schooled us on that one. So Katie's the winner. Good
Katie
job,
wins
Katie.
that one.
All right.
I'm sure I'll pay for
Only
it
person who
later.
can stump all three.
Ask her how much time it took her to look all that up. All right, we're going to let these guys go. We're going to finish our show
All right.
as we usually do. Lane,
Thanks
are you
for
going to
stopping
continue
by.
to hold it for us? All right. Lane is
Stick
our
with us the rest of the show.
official camera girl. So, I kind of discussed how we do the Super Bowl. That was kind of what we were discussing most of all. What are your guys' Super Bowl
I don't
traditions?
think anyone's watching.
I don't think anybody's watching right now. It's
We lost David.
on tape delay.
I don't know what David's
Yeah,
doing.
David, we
With
got
us
to
today.
point it out. David is the continuous live watcher of all of our shows.
And commenter.
Obviously, the number one fan. David, dude,
Miss you. What
we
happened?
miss you, man. Let us know.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're concerned.
We
Anyway.
are. It's very upsetting.
Yeah, so we did our predictions.
Yep.
We did trivia. We discussed.
So let's talk about early release ads. That's
Early
the
release
other thing
ads
we
for the
talked
Super
about.
Bowl. That's another thing we were going to
So
talk
everyone
about.
watches the Super Bowl. Well, not everyone. People watch the Super Bowl for the ads, right?
The commercials, the big commercials. People are, companies usually pay about $5.5 million for a 30-second spot, give or take.
Yes.
So it's crazy.
And so, the past few years, though, some people release their ads early.
On YouTube, like a week beforehand.
Yeah.
So
Amazon released one. Michelob Ultra.
Michelob Ultra, that one was pretty good.
Yeah.
So
how do you feel about the early release, Keith?
I don't agree. I don't understand why you would have an early release if you're paying like $5.5 million for people to see it live during the Super Bowl. Why would you release it early? It's like Paramount Pictures, releasing. It's not like that, obviously, but it's like it's like a big movie company saying, like, hey, here you go, guys, take this movie instead of watching it in theaters. How about you just watch it right here on YouTube? It's really not like that, but. You're paying so much money for a 30-second spot, and you're not even going to hold it for that 30-second spot. I don't see the logic in that. I just don't see the logic in that. Because people are going to watch it. I don't know. Katie, what do you think?
I like it because usually it's mass chaos during the Super Bowl. Maybe other places are different, but a Hoehne household, chaos. A lot of people, a lot of talking, and I miss everything. So I like to see the commercials ahead of time with captions. We talked about this. Gotta see the captions so I know what I'm looking for. So when it comes on, it's gonna say, hey, guys, look, watch this one. It's really good.
Yeah.
So I like it. It's about the only time I'm gonna get to watch the commercial because, like we said, the Hoehnes are a football family. They are actually watching the game.
It's about, they paid so much for only 30 minutes, so they would try and get as much out of their payments as possible. So
Lane's got it.
That's why
Lane, what grade are you in?
6.
She already understands the
She gets
intricacies of marketing for the Super Bowl.
And that's why they do it beforehand, because they paid so much for only 30 minutes of fame, so why get only that much for 30 seconds, not 30 minutes?
Yep.
She's got it.
She's got it. Lane, big contribute
Yay,
to
Lane.
this show. That'll do it for this episode of Coffee with Keith.
And Katie on Public House Media.
A little bit of a different setting. We had some guests. We enjoyed you guys watching. And have a great weekend. Enjoy the Super Bowl. And we will be back with you again next Tuesday at 8:30 as always for more Coffee with Keith.
And Katie on Public House Media.
Take care, guys. See you later.
Bye.